Hey guys. I missed anything fun yesterday? Laconic, nobody even noticed you weren't there. I'm joking, I'm joking. You didn't miss anything. Nothing. Nothing of value was missed. Oh, this beer smells funny. Привет, Jab. It's not what you asked, but it's what you deserved. Hola, Mestre Xota. Hey, Army. Hello, Banana. You're new in the community. That's nice. Okay, I gotta do this background. How fast can I make this background? I might have to redo the clouds. I don't want to, but I might have to. Hmm. Hmm. I've been playing Saga for a long time, but never knew you had a Discord channel live streaming too. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't even know anything about how sometimes Saga is made, or who's making it, or anything. But yeah, that's cool. You know. Hi. Okay, so the plan here. Boy, it's not gonna be easy. 2, 3. I'm gonna block out all the elements that I have to paint for this background, first of all. So it's gonna be a bit boring at first, but we'll get to it. I could do some Ronda art too instead of this, but we'll see. Oh, that sounds Portuguese, Brazilian. Is pervert teacher here today? He could confirm. Yamato, everybody's good. You know, everybody's good. Family's good. We're currently at the in-laws until our reno's done. So yep, there's that. But otherwise, everything is peachy. You know, everything's groovy. Okay, so for the sky here, it's sort of an upshot more than usual. So what you want to do is like try to warp this to make it feel like we're looking up more. And then I might have to like tweak the sky a little bit, like the clouds a bit, like paint them and stuff. You know? A little bit anyway. Like fix them up just slightly. I could do that at the end too. I don't have to do it now, but definitely I'm gonna need to do a few fixes here. I'm gonna call this layer sky. Hey LG, little rover. Call this yeah. I'm gonna like reshape the clouds a little bit so that they're a bit more looking like an upshot. You should have made June shirt fit body and then saggy. Just a thought. Why? But the thing is like somebody mentioned. I think it was Stray, but we have so many characters that have tightly fit clothing. You know, like sexy clothing where everything is like. It's okay if a character has more baggy clothing. You know, like I don't think that's a bad thing. It just adds some variety, right? Like here's the thing. We have a lot of perfect looking characters in the game currently. Like a lot of like very typical, beautiful characters, you know? And we don't have a lot of more natural looking people in the game, right? I think it's okay that some characters have more baggy clothing and stuff like that. You know, I probably should have. I don't know. I might just use this guy like this. I'm just fixing the cloud a little bit here. Dulce. DC not wrong here. Thank you, Yorick. What DC is saying is that now is the time for Ugos to shine. Yeah. Hey, NWP. Old Eve, best Eve. No, the old Eve was bunk. she was she was weak. Oh, I am. Sploosh. I am. Oh, I am doing it. Okay, I've got this guy. The trees in the background. I mean, I could just repaint them, I guess, or hmm, the fence I have to redo. That's okay. It's not. It shouldn't take too long. Mm, yeah, I could do the trees, I guess, by hand, but. I don't know if I want to do it in in just one block or can you put a Ronda telescope art for task list? No. Sploosh, go in voice chat because this is boring. Okay. I mean, that's a little rude, but I'll take it. Fine. Do you draw with a mouse? No, I use a tablet. I use a tablet. These trees might be a little bit too high. Thoughts? Maybe you keep it like this. Maybe you do that. Trees. I'm gonna call this layer trees. I have an Intuos Pro tablet. Yeah. Medium sized. Bob Ross special. You know, Volley likes to tease me a lot. I've noticed. I don't think Volley used to be like that. He's just warmed up to the idea of teasing me and bullying me, I think. He's starting to enjoy it. I don't think that's a good thing. That's a bad sign. He's probably been influenced by the other devs, and now he's slowly being corrupted into a bully. I can tell. I can sense it. HG or wallpaper? Pfft, secret. Top secret. This isn't a file name, but it's more like a wallpaper, but you'll see. I'm not going to show you what it's about, though. That's top secret. Super duper secret. If you spend enough time in here, you start to take after stream. Dad. Oh, I see. Hey, I was just appreciating Milan's insight. Just wondering, how much does your tablet cost in the US? I paid 700. I forget. I think it was like 400 or 500 or something that I paid for it. They're not cheap for sure, but I mean, Cintiqs are even more expensive than that. Yeah, they're pretty pricey. But they are like I remember 2 years ago I tried a whole bunch of new tablets that were out in the market that were supposed to be competitive to the Wacom tablet, you know. They were supposed to be on par in terms of quality and results and all that, right? And output. And I tried them and they just quite didn't make it. Like they were okay for like a beginner, but in terms of like pure quality of line work and pen pressure and everything, they just didn't really quite match up to the Wacom. Unfortunately, because I would love to dump this fucking shit company, you know? I wish I could dump damn Wacom and never use them ever again. I wish. But they're still kind of the best, you know? Unfortunately for everyone. They're still a little bit too good. So one day, you know, yeah, that's gonna change, but not yet. Thanks, Joaka. Okay, so the trees are done. The clouds, I kind of fixed them. We got to do the fence now. Probably might as well do the fence, right? Might as well do the fence. You know what? I'm gonna do the way you do a fence, because it's like a picket fence, right? So what you do is you create a picket. Okay, there's a picket. It's not exactly straight, but that's okay. And let's say this is a little too. Add a little gradient to it, you know, to make it feel a bit more organic. Then you copy paste that shit 1,000 times. Okay, maybe not 1,000 times, but you copy paste it a lot. Copy paste. Copy paste. You merge that. We're gonna do a flat fence. All right, a flat fence. And then after that, then we're gonna use it properly. Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time. Okay. Now, I gotta do the bar behind it. There's two bars, and I think they're on the inside or the outside. Hmm. Surprise hospital update for Halloween release. Why hospital though? What do you mean? I'm very teachery today. Listen, Laconic, you don't like my wisdom and my teachings? You can mute me. This is all up to you. Okay. Roz became young again in A Night of Halloween. I don't know. I don't know. Gamma's tablet really surprised me. Oh, are they? I don't know if I tried that one. I don't remember. I tried like 3 different ones. They're all very me. Hey, one time over there. What's up? It seems too short for valuable hooligans. We'll just jump it. Yeah. Little did you know they put razor blades at the end of those picket fence. At the tip. Great measure. You just don't see it. Okay. We're gonna add. We're gonna add this here. Oh shit, this is way too long. It's a little too long now, I think, but it's okay. DC's tits? Mm-hmm. If I meet you, DC, how will I hear your awesome music? It's true. You would never hear it, right? That'd be too bad. Okay, hold on. What does it look like in the reference? Hmm. Hey, Hugh Janus, where you been, man? First time DC complain about too long. What? I complain about too long all the time. Okay, we have our fence, somewhat. Okay, somewhat of a fence. We're gonna take that, copy it. We're going to bring that over here behind. Oops. Here. Now we got to figure out how high we want this fence to be. So we're gonna go something like that, correct? Okay. All right. Bob Ross vibes today because I'm like painting a background, and sometimes it's like, what am I gonna talk about while I'm painting a background? You know what I mean? I don't have the devs in voice chat with me to like tease them and bully them. I don't have, a fan in chat to talk about how I can ruin their relationships. So like, what am I gonna talk about? No, it's not space music. Jeez. I want to say pre-corona. No, you were around during corona, no? At the beginning, at least. Correct? You haven't been gone that long, have you? I don't know what time flies. My life is crazy lately, but I have learned to embrace that shit. Yeah, man. Gotta embrace that shit. Only way to survive. Sometimes the only way to survive. Okay, does this look correct or what? I don't know. Mm. I want to work as a maintenance engineer for an airline and be a pilot too. Okay, well, damn. You gotta pick one. Okay, but Charlie, you gotta stop slacking off on your thesis, you know? Enough patio. Get back inside and finish it. You know? You gotta focus. I want to be a dinosaur when I grow up. Yeah, me too. That'd been sweet. My little Cookie Crumb, my little one, my youngest kid. He loves dinosaurs, so he probably wants to be a dinosaur. He wants to be a T Rex. It's his favorite, obviously. I mean, every boy's favorite dinosaur is a T Rex, but he really likes a T Rex. And we got him two new books yesterday. We got two new like children's books about dinosaurs. So he's super excited. He's super duper excited about his new dinosaur books. I read him one. I read him both last night, and he loves them. He's all about the dinosaurs. And uh, little Cookie Crumb, he can name all the well, not all the dinosaurs, but a majority of them. He can name them by name, and he's like 2 years old. He just turned 2. He fucking loves that shit. He's a dinosaur genius. Anything else, he's not a genius about, but dinosaurs, he is. 80 dinosaurs? Playa, send me all your dinosaurs. You don't need them anymore. You're old and, jaded and sick of life. You don't care about those toys. Send them to me. I'll give them to my kids. Easier than typing, lol. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to the dev chat. Sploosh wants to be in the voice chat. Like, actually wants to, though. Not me forcing him to come on, but actually he wants to talk, which is surprising. No way, man. Never give up your dinosaurs. Listen, Playa, he's back in the game of dating, okay? He wants to have a relationship, and he needs to get rid of all his toys. Okay? It's very important. He needs to get rid of those toys before he walks into his room and there's 80 dinosaurs around his bedroom.
Look, if a woman can't love me or my dinosaurs...
Yeah, you don't want her. I don't know, Sploosh.
You have to accept me for what I am.
For a dinosaur toy lover?
Dinosaurs.
I don't know. There's a risk. There's a risk there.
If you can't dress up like a dinosaur and let me have my way with you, then I don't want you.
Maybe she likes dinosaurs too. True. Maybe she'll love playing with your dinosaurs. Anyway, Playa, all I'm saying is, if you're going to get rid of your dinosaurs one day, let me know, because Baby Cookie loves dinosaurs, so he'll take them. Don't throw them in the bin. Is what I'm saying.
Do they still make those little plastic toy dinosaurs in that come in the bucket that you can buy?
Yeah. We got one of those, but it was like fish and like sea animals and shit like that.
Mm.
And the dinosaurs we have are bigger. Like they're actually like good sized ones. They're like good, nice ones.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Like that has to be a choking hazard. Like I'm sure they don't make those anymore, but what do I know?
I mean, they're big enough that choking is not an issue, to be honest. Like, choking has to be quite small. Like, it has to be, something you could swallow,
Mm-hmm.
Like, if a toy is the size of, like, an almond or, like, like, smaller than, like, a cherry or something, then, yeah. But most of the toys are bigger than that. It's more like the old, like, Kinder thing, surprise thing. Like, toys that were dangerous.
Well, I had tons of toys when I was a little kid that I could have easily swallowed and choked on.
Wow, Playa has a ton of cool dinosaur toys, and he won't even send him to Baby Cookie. He sent me a picture. He actually does have a lot of them. You can swallow anything, though, I'm sure. Yeah, of course, Charlie. I can swallow anything. Doesn't matter, how much of it, how salty it is. I can swallow it for sure.
Yeah, DC has no gag reflex.
Sploosh knows he tried it. No gag reflex. So, what made you feel like coming on voice chat willingly?
I have other stuff to do, and I don't want to sit at my computer and read chat and type.
Oh,
yeah, so I figured I'd just hop in here and I can respond and talk.
Yeah. Okay. How's the Rhonda stuff coming along? Have you done a little bit more?
I have. I was talking with the boys yesterday about some stuff that I was trying to work my way through, and we figured a couple things out. So I'm gonna have a lot more stuff for you to make.
Well, I don't know if I'll make him, but I mean maybe on stream actually, if it's like non-spoiler or something,
Mm-hmm. What is non-spoiler? Everything's spoiler.
Sometimes.
Did you say you already had one wallpaper done?
Yeah. This is the number 2, but I'm thinking we can reuse this shot in multiple scenes, more than one. So what I'm gonna do is after tonight, I'm gonna send you a bunch of sketches that I have on top of this background. That's like different body poses that could be used in sequence or at different times in her story, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then you tell me like, oh yeah, we could use that. Oh yeah, that's great. Or oh, I don't know about this. This is blah blah blah. So yeah.
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of wallpapers coming out of Rhonda.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think
because I made a huge list of different wallpapers we could do, and you appear to be just doing every single one of them. So
well, we'll see. I mean, I think there's only one that I was like, I forget which one. There was one that I was like, I don't know if we need that one, but
So have you been seeing any good movies recently?
Not really. I'm trying to think. I've been watching a pottery TV show.
Oh boy.
Old cookie. I think people should start calling me stale cookie.
Yeah.
Stale. New name should be stale cookie. I think. I don't know.
That sounds pretty damn boring. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What? Pottery TV shows can be very exciting. Okay.
Ugh.
Anyway, it's
Gardening is
it's a
one
British
thing.
TV
But
show.
pottery.
It's called the I forget what it's called. The Great Pottery Throwdown, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's not bad. It's pretty fun. It's like one
Is
of
it
those.
like?
It's like a TV show that's a contest. You know, you have a bunch of like people that are like not pros but not beginners, and they compete to like reach the final episode where every episode one of them gets eliminated and they move on. They have like challenges to do with pottery and all that, right?
Oh, okay, that's a little bit better than what I was thinking because I thought you were just watching like how-to videos about pottery.
No. It's like a contest show. They have like the same with cooking and whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I've been watching that.
Which
And I converted Mama Cookie because at first she was rolling her eyes, but now she's like more addicted than me.
mm,
So yeah.
oh, yeah, I watched the cooking ones, but I don't watch anything else. Definitely not pottery. That sounds super boring.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see the appeal.
No, the only thing I've watched really recently is that Severance sci-fi show. Did you watch it or no?
No, I still haven't watched it.
Yeah, it's good though. You should try it.
What's it on?
HBO? Or wait, is it HBO? No, it's something else. But it's actually, I forget. But you can watch it online
Yeah.
if you know the back alleys.
Yeah. The particular back alley that you send me is not available where I am, so
Can you torrent or no?
I mean I could. I've done it before for other things, but
Ooh,
I'm too lazy. That's the problem. I
too
don't
lazy
wanna,
to torrent. Wow,
Yeah.
that's something.
But I've been watching. I kind of went on a binge of watching old John Carpenter movies.
What's that again?
He's a director.
I don't know. What did he do?
Probably most famous for making The Thing and Escape from New York.
I don't know. I think I watched a thing once, but it was a long time ago. No.
Yeah, it was from the 70s, I believe,
Yeah.
or the early 80s.
Mm.
So, but yeah, so I've been watching a ton of John Carpenter, and then I started watching a bunch of Sam Raimi movies too.
Mm-hmm.
So, those guys are good directors, man. I like the majority of their films.
Yeah. Oh no, I did start watching another show, but I haven't really. I think I watched only one episode. I don't know what it's called. I never remember the names of the. It's like about a detective, a Mormon detective from like the 70s or the 80s or some shit like that. I don't know. It's on FX.
A Mormon?
Yeah. It's like a TV show about like a Mormon police officer, and he's trying to like uncover like what's happening in his town with the Mormon church and shit like that. But I think I only watched one episode and a half, and it's actually decent. It's not that bad. It's pretty good, but I haven't gotten back to it yet. But it was okay. I just
Does he have multiple wives?
I don't remember. I don't think so. I think he only has one. Let me see.
Does he wear long underwear?
Long underwear? I don't know. Okay, it's here. I looked it up. It's called Under the Banner of Heaven. Well, it's okay. It's
Ooh,
yeah, I know.
that sounds religious-y.
Yeah, but it's definitely not painting a pretty picture of the Mormon Church. So
Yeah.
Hey, Pilly, how's it going? Detective Pikachu? No, I have not watched that. Later, do you see a Yamato?
What about Halloween? Like the movie Halloween with Michael Myers, the guy in the mask.
Oh, a long
You
time
have to know
ago.
that one.
Yeah, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
you have to know that one.
I know that one, but I haven't watched. How many are there? There's a lot, no?
Of John Carpenter movies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I.
he's probably made close to 20 movies in
Oh,
his
okay,
career.
okay. Well, I watched the first Halloween, and I think I watched one that was like 5 or 6 years ago or something. I don't know. So I have watched some of them.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh, that rings a bell, yeah.
I haven't watched Christine yet. I'm really excited to watch that one. And there's another one called In the Mouth of Madness that I've got that I haven't had a chance to watch yet.
In the Mouth of Madness.
Hmm.
Do you tend to watch old movies more these days?
Yeah, these days I do. I didn't used to. I used to like not like old movies, but I guess I'm so burnt out on newer stuff because it's all.
Well, you mean you're not excited about the next 20 superhero movies coming out?
No,
Oh,
really not.
yeah, I know, me too.
I really like practical effects in movies, like the old school, like puppets and all that stuff. Like that stuff's really fun to watch and interesting to me.
More than the VFX?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like how they made some of this stuff is just really cool. And doing the behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was watching a behind the scenes thing on the movie The Blob, which is another old movie.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a scene in that movie where a guy's in a car and the blob attacks and just like launches itself and hits him in the face. And to film that scene, they had to turn the car on its side. So the guy's like hanging there on his side. And then they had somebody drop the goopy blob on the dude's face from the window above. And so they had the camera turned, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's a lot of work for a second and a half shot of just a blob hitting somebody in the face.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting. And I started watching a bunch of the old Sinbad movies, which was like the old, like, super old claymation stuff that they
Wait,
used
that
to do.
rings a bell. The Sinbad movies? I feel like I've seen
They made
that.
a bunch of them.
Yeah. Was there like a Cyclops in it?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, a big giant cyclops.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all claymation and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. That's old though. That's like oldie movie.
Yeah, it's like the 50s and the 60s.
Mm. Hey Piper.
So yeah,
Playa, yeah, I love Jackie Chan movies. Who doesn't? They're such great watch. Do you like Jackie Chan
Did you-
movies?
yeah, they're
Like-
good.
like-
I have a
Sorry, go.
I had a kung fu phase in high school where I just like got a bunch of cheesy kung fu movies and
Okay.
watched them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was
I-
dating a girl that was way into kung fu movies, so.
Oh, would you?
Mhm.
I think Jackie Chan movies are great for like an easygoing watch. You know, they're very lighthearted. You know.
Yeah. Jackie Chan does a good job of, humor in his.
Hmm. But still add action to it and make it, yeah.
Like even his action scenes are kind of humorous. They always are.
Hmm.
I think he was like a circus performer at some point, right? And then he
Oh, was he?
transitioned into movies.
I don't know.
Yeah, Drilled. Jason and the Argonauts is another super old claymation movie. Do you think She-Hulk has a hairy pussy? Yeah,
She what?
for sure. She-Hulk.
The female Hulk? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The part where the creature sprouts its spider legs and the thing get me every time. Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen it in so long, but.
No, I'm not a comic guy, so I haven't read any comics. My only experience with She-Hulk was in the Marvel vs. Capcom video game. I was really good with She-Hulk, and I really liked her theme music. I think I still have it saved in an MP3 somewhere. So you got your garden all set up? How's it coming in?
Good. Everything's in there, but it's gonna take a little while before it picks up and becomes something. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's on mine still sprouts too.
Yeah, it's good though. It's good. Are we gonna compare vegetables? We're gonna compare cucumbers, Swoosh?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Are your cucumbers bigger than mine?
Oh, they're girthy. I don't know about length, but they're girthy. They got a good girth to them. That's for sure. Are you the only one taking care of your garden, or someone else helping you?
No, I have other people helping me.
Like who? Like friends?
My mom and stepdad come over all the time.
Oh, so they're gonna help you with the garden?
Yeah, they're more experienced with that stuff than I am, so they come over every few days and hang out. And
Do you like your stepdad?
yeah,
Like yeah or yeah?
yeah, no, he's a great guy.
Oh, okay.
He's a bass player in a band.
Oh, that's cool.
So him and my mom are always out doing gigs and stuff, which is great for them.
Oh, does your mom just
Gets them out of the house.
Does she actually participate in the band?
No.
But she watches and whatever.
Yeah, like they play gigs around town and stuff.
She like supports and whatever.
Yeah. They have like, band groupies that follow them, so they have like regulars that show up to every gig, and my mom's good friends with them and stuff. So
Playa us like a groupie? Yes, Playa, just like a groupie. Wait, Sploosh, did you say you played an instrument?
no.
Never?
I learned how to play the mandolin when I was like 12-ish.
The mandolin.
Yes.
God.
Do you even know what that is?
I think so. If it's what I'm thinking, it's the last instrument that's left that the last person picks in school. So you were that kid. You were the kid that came in last and was like, "Okay, I guess I have this instrument because that's the only one left," and you ended up with it.
No. In school, I took the saxophone.
Oh, I see.
And so I was learning the saxophone, but I hated it. It made my teeth hurt.
Really? What? Your teeth?
Because you have to bite down on the reed and blow, and I didn't like the way it felt.
I guess, yeah.
And then I
don't remember.
I have an aunt that knows how to play guitar and banjo and piano and like tons of different instruments, right?
Yeah.
And so when I was younger, we used to go camping all the time. Like as a kid, my grandparents would take me camping, and with my aunts and uncles, and we'd all sit around a campfire and play guitars and banjos and all that stuff. So my aunt taught me how to play the mandolin, which is like a tiny guitar.
Yeah.
But I did not stick with it.
So you barely know how to play it.
Oh, I don't know how to play it at all now, but when I was younger, I knew how to play it.
Yeah. See a Yorick. He plays a skin flute. Sploosh wishes he's played that flute.
Here you go. I'll send you a picture, or I'll post it in the chat. This is what a mandolin is.
You know which instrument was my favorite in school? The little triangle. What was it called?
That you just hit with the little tiny metal stick?
Yeah, it was the best. It was the laziest cookie instrument I could find. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was down with that one. I was like, easy grades.
Yeah.
I just
That's
had to
very
follow
funny.
the beat and chime in at a very specific moment in the song. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like you would play that all the time. It's like one part of the song for like 10 seconds, you'd like ding, 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 and that was it. You're done,
Yeah.
you know? Is the
Yeah,
best.
no, it's a rhythm instrument, like the tambourine.
Yeah, and then you had like other kids in my class that had like piano and like guitar, and they had to like play the entire song, and I was just sitting back and just looking at them, thinking, "You suckers, look at you working hard in music class."
I'm surprised we don't have anybody in the game playing the little triangle at some point.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think the MC would definitely be the one playing.
Or Eric.
Yeah, or Eric. Yeah. DC, it is in fact called a triangle. There you go. It's so basic and plain that the shape of it is its name. It's perfect.
Hey, spicy.
Spicy. Guten Abend, spicy. It is so simple if UDC can't remember the name. I know. Good night, Jab.
And Jab's always leaving early nowadays.
I know. I don't know what happened to Jab. He used to like hang out more and say more things in the chat. Now he's very quiet and leaves right away. I don't know what's happening to him.
Are we running out of things for him to complain about, so he's losing interest? Is that what's happening?
I think so. Is that a good thing?
We've fixed all of his major problems.
No, I think he gave up because we keep saying like, oh, maybe later.
Oh, poor Jab.
He's giving up on us.
Have you been paying attention at all to the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial?
Oh no, not at all. But Mama Cookie has a little bit. Like sometimes I look over and she's watching stuff on her phone about it, and I'm like, "What is that?" And then she explained to me a little bit what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Sweetie, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have zero interest in this bullshit."
Yeah.
But yeah, she's been following it a little bit. I don't know anything about it other than they're arguing over bullshit about their personal life that I don't care about. That's it. That's all I know. So, yeah.
Yeah, I hate that I'm interested in it, but I am kind of interested.
Oh God.
It's like a train wreck. Like you can't look away.
Yeah, but see, the great thing is I don't have any social media, so I'm not exposed to it, and I'm grateful about that. You know, I'm just happy that I don't fucking, you know, because I know I would get suckered into it too. You know what I mean? Like it's hard not to, because everybody's talking about it, or like and it's all like if you have a social media account, like whether it's like Facebook or whatever, you're kind of like bombarded with the information. Even if you're trying to avoid it, it's almost unavoidable. You know what I mean? Because then your cousin tweets it or like posts it on Facebook or something like that, and then you see it from them, and then you're like, what are they commenting on? And then you kind of read it by proxy. Like, I'm telling you, it's like poison. Like it's like you have to. That's why I have zero social media. It's like zero exposure is best exposure. You know?
Yeah, it's because everybody's watching it. Like you can't get away from it.
That's why I don't watch. See, even I was exposed to it a little bit via Mama Cookie, but right away when she started, I was like, "Hey, I'm not interested." You know, I had to like block it out instantly. Otherwise, I was gonna be exposed with that garbage too. You know?
Yeah.
So anyway,
it's like the O.J. Simpson trial of this generation, except way dumber.
Yeah. Okay.
Like everybody watched the O.J. Simpson trial, but it was like a legit, an interesting trial about murder, and this is just everybody watching two married people.
Yeah, isn't it
who
like
had,
just
like
personal
the
life
dumbest
stuff?
relationship ever? Yeah, basically. Who abused who when it was clearly a mutually abusive relationship?
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's why I don't follow it. Anyway, you're thoroughly enjoying it. I can tell.
Like I said, it's kind of like a guilty pleasure type of thing.
Oh God.
I was very much like you when it started. Yeah, for like a week and a half when it was going on, I was very much like, I don't want to know, I don't want to get involved. And then my sister started sending me a bunch of stuff to watch, so I watched it, and then it was like, oh God, I can't look away. I got to know more.
Exactly. That's how they suck you in. That's why I have to like block it out completely.
Yep.
Block it out. Hey, Alucard. How's it going? That and you don't understand how social media works, TC. Thanks. How do I not know how social media works, okay? I used to go on Facebook 10 years ago, okay? I know all about social media, okay? I might have never had a... Fuck, what is it called? Instagram account. I might not have a Twitter account. I might not have... What's the other one, Sploosh? There's a few other ones. What are they?
TikTok is the one now that's really
I don't
popular
have a TikTok,
that annoys
okay?
me.
But I did have Facebook about 10 years ago before I closed it because I was bored of it. So I know all about social media, okay? I'm an expert, in fact. Okay.
God, my sister sends me TikToks all the fucking time, and I
Does
never
she?
watch them. I hate it. Yes.
How old is she?
She's always like, "Did you watch the TikToks that I sent you?" And I'm like, "No."
How old is she?
She's in her mid-20s.
Okay, you gotta tell her she's too old for TikTok, first of all. Okay? If
I'm not telling her
Hey,
that.
listen, if you're above, if you're older than 20 years old, you should not be on TikTok. First of all, okay. You should stick to Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, I'm not lighting that fuse. No, thank you.
What fuse?
You're too old for TikTok.
Oh, are people gonna get mad about that or something?
Oh.
You see, one day your kids will tell you every new scandal there is. I know, I hate it, but I know for sure. Listen, the second my kids get into social media, I will never hear the end of it. But hopefully by that time they're out of the house.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'll tell her. I'll say, my boss says you're too old for TikTok. Stop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, tell her that.
And then I'll give her your address.
That's fine. Okay, these look good. They look like metallic-ish. I'm gonna fix it later, but hey, Kunik. Hey, Cookie, I come 3 months later in your stream. Hey, Amaran. That's okay, man. Listen, Sploosh, what if, right, one of your good friends, okay, was anti-vax because their partner made them anti-vax, or like is kind of like forcing them to be that way? What would you feel about the situation?
I wouldn't give a shit.
Really?
Yeah.
You wouldn't say anything? You'd be like, okay, that's fine.
I'm vaxxed. Everyone I really care about is vaxxed, so at that point, everybody else's problem is,
Yeah,
I don't give a
what
shit.
if your best friend was anti-vax because their girlfriend or wife was anti-vax? You know?
I mean, it's their personal choice, so
It wouldn't bother you?
no. Like I said, I'm
You
vaxxed.
wouldn't say anything about it?
No, it's choice. People are allowed to make their own decisions.
Yeah, but it's like one of your best friends is suddenly doesn't believe in science. You're kind of like, okay, what's going on here? You know? I mean, it's your friend. You got to tell him.
It may not be that he doesn't believe in science, though. Like, there's other reasons to not get vaxxed.
Okay, like what?
Like, nobody still at this point knows what the long-term side effects are.
Yeah, but it's been proven not to have any long-term side effects so far, right? I mean, everybody's.
How can you prove that it has no long-term side effects without, like watching it for a long time?
Well, I mean, it's been, peer tested, no? Like, what do you mean by long-term? Like in 50 years? Like, you can't test a vaccine for 50 years and wait to. That's not how it works.
Well, I know that that's not how it works, but that's
There's trials, and then you test it, and then there seems to be no problems, and it's backed up by science, like to a certain degree. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So eventually you have to be like, okay,
I was on in my mid 20s. I was on a medicine for uh, acid reflux. I was on a medicine for acid reflux. I don't remember what it was called, uh, but it was on the market for like 5 years or something like that. And I started taking it, and I was on it for maybe 2 years. And then it suddenly got recalled because they found out that taking it for extended periods of time caused bone loss. Or what is it? Like your bone would become brittle.
hmm. But I think you have to remember that different medications come from different places in terms of what their components are, how they're distributed to the body, inside the body, ingested, and all that, right? And all those
Yeah.
things have a various degree of factor of what their side effects can be and what their potentials are in terms of damage long term. You know what I mean? While vaccines are very well researched, you know what I mean? We've been giving people vaccines for decades, and very few vaccines have had problems with, unless they were very different
Yeah.
or trying to do something very unique. We've had vaccines for viruses for like fucking ever, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
I'm just saying, like, it's
But yeah,
not.
I get it. Like I agree. I'm vaccinated. Like I'm down. I got it.
and
I believe that it's
and
yeah. But
Stray has a good point. Friends tell friends when they're being stupid, that's part of being friends with someone. Like when they're stupid, you're like, dude, why are you being stupid? You know what I mean? Like having your good friend being anti-vax out of nowhere because their girlfriend tells them to be anti-vax is kind of like, dude, like, what are you doing? You know what I mean?
hmm.
You don't agree with
Well,
that?
DC, maybe the pussy's really really good. Okay.
Okay. Now that I can agree with, that's okay.
Maybe it's a worthwhile trade-off.
If that's the reasoning, I'm prepared to accept it. But there has to be a reasoning. You know what I mean? We have to discuss it, right?
Yeah.
There has to be, you know.
Hmm. I think a lot of people that don't get vaxxed are like, I'm young, I'm healthy.
And I'm too
There's
stupid to
no
believe in
reason
science.
to. Well, there's no reason to. Like I said, like that medicine that I was on the market for 5 years before they figured out it was causing this side effect.
Yeah.
So who knows what's going to happen 5 years from now? They might find out that this vaccine causes this, and it may be something small or it may be something huge. Who knows? So, I can understand where some of those people come from. Is it worth the risk? Young, dumb, and full of virus that will murder people they love.
Yeah. But it's okay, Stray. It's okay as long as they're young. Hey, Saturn Princess, where have you been? People have been asking about you. They're worried that if you're okay and stuff. Especially, well, when I say people, I mean mostly I'm talking about Playa. But yeah.
What if the side effect is bigger dick?
Of what? The vaccine?
That's what Connolingus is saying.
Well,
What if the side effect is you get a bigger dick?
well, good thing I'm triple vaxxed. I got triple sized dick now.
Yeah. Your shrimp may become a lobster yet, DC.
Yeah. Finally. Playa is alive. Good. I know, he is. You can finally marry him, but you gotta be quick because he's dating a girl right now and it's looking good. It's looking like they're going places, so, if you still want to have that German sausage. What's sausage in German again?
Well, fuck if I know.
I thought you knew that. Anyway, if you want some of that, you gotta be quick, Playa's not gonna wait forever for you. Okay, Saturn? Playa is ducking bimbos. No, she's like a girl he goes to school with or something. They're studying together or whatever. She's a good girl.
DC just said it was going well, and then Fun Player just said he's basically just called the girl a bimbo.
No. Playa's just
He
trying to
did.
look good in front of Saturn. So he doesn't lose, his chances.
Oh my god. Worst? Bratwurst, is that what it is in German?
Super cringe. Yeah, Wurst. I don't know.
I'll be right back. I gotta get my dogs in.
German is hard. TC, please let me into voice chat for a minute. Oh boy. Okay. Yes, Drill. What's going on?
Hey, bro. And I've got to address this. The whole vaccine thing.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm kind of right there on Sploosha's side with this. You know, you gotta give them a little bit of a live and let live situation there. I mean, yeah, great. Everybody really should get vaxxed. This is going to reduce the chance that the pandemic spreads or becomes worse.
Mm-hmm.
However, and I saw this firsthand when I actually went to pick up some prescriptions at the local CVS where they do offer free COVID vaccines. And these poor folks, grandmother, 2 parents, and this really little girl, they're coming in to get her vaccinated, and she's just in a panic.
Mm-hmm.
Because her grandfather had been vaxxed and 2 weeks later was dead.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's just scared out of her mind that she's going to die from this vaccine. Now, I personally have had a 4th booster, and you know, I have had no side effects, but I have seen people pass out from it. I've seen all kinds of different side effects, but it's different for everyone. See, so it's.
I don't know. I don't know a single person that's passed out or had anything terrible from the vaccine, and I know.
Oh,
a lot
I
of
was at
people.
when we were getting our 2nd shot, my wife and I actually watched a woman sitting there in one of the chairs, and she literally dropped out of the chair and hit the ground.
Okay,
So,
but would she have done the same thing with any vaccine?
no idea.
That's what I mean.
Didn't know
like,
this woman. I mean, it's just, you know.
I know, but that's what I
person.
mean. Like, it might have nothing to do with the COVID vaccine. It might
It
just
could
be
be,
because she
yeah,
doesn't like
it-
needles. Like, it's just.
It could be
bullshit.
that. It could be a fear of needles. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's irrelevant. You know what I mean?
But this is why they actually do make you wait for that mandatory 15-minute wait around
Mhm.
to see if you have a reaction,
Mhm.
so they can medically take care of you right away.
Mhm.
But you know, in 90% of the situations or more, it's better to get the vaccine and, you know, hope for the best, because this is a global pandemic. It's, you know, when it first started happening, it was killing people. So, you know, is it dumber to get the vaccine or not? Is it safer to forego it because you're afraid of the after effects? And to be honest, that's been a long time argument with anti-vaxxers, is that, oh no, my child could wind up with Down syndrome if I get this vaccine or some shit like this. And, you know, the chances are very slim. Hell, you could be risking cancer every time you get an x-ray. This is why x-ray technicians wear heavy lead vests when they are giving you your x-rays, because they are exposed far more often to the x-rays than you are with that one visit.
Listen, all I know. Okay.
So, you know.
All I know. Charlie, calm down. All right. All I know is that if somebody knows something about something very well, right? If somebody is a scientist or a doctor, right, and they tell me that the vaccine is important, right? I believe them. The same way, if somebody was good at something and told me how to do something, I would be like, all right, they're in a better position to know about this, right? Correct?
I agree. Yeah, okay.
Well, you don't think so?
No, I said I agree.
Yeah. So
I lost the track of the whole conversation there.
all I'm saying is like
But I agree
medic-
with you that you shouldn't let a girlfriend or somebody tell you not to get vaxxed just because they don't believe in it.
Of course not. Yes.
That's silly.
Of course.
That's
But-
just silly.
but
It's your life, your
sometimes-
place.
Sometimes, you know,
yeah.
it's the power of the opposite sex, you know?
Yeah. them hormones.
Yeah. So,
And for me, I'm just, you know, hey, I want to keep my wife happy, so, you know. And I've never had any trouble with vaccines in my life, so it's like, you know, having a nurse for a wife, she knows it's far more beneficial to get the vaccine than not. So
I think Charlie Charlie's having a nervous breakdown. Honestly, we almost never talk about COVID in here. But
Charlie's having an absolute conniption here. Yeah, just glancing back at the chat here.
the power of ignorance. Yeah.
Sometimes you got to do what they say, DC, if you want them to tongue punch your fart box.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oops.
Okay.
What are you growing in your garden, Sploosh? I'm curious.
I've got cucumbers, carrots, red peppers, rhubarb, blueberry, blackberry,
Nice.
cantaloupe. I've got a little bit of corn.
Got some maters coming up.
Yep. I do have some
Awesome.
tomatoes. I've got some lettuce as well.
One of my grandfathers, they used to live in the city, inner city in Akron. They just had this little grass strip next to their house between the driveway and their house. And he plowed that little section of grass up and he grew tomato plants. And when we would come over, he would give each one of us a tomato. We eat it just like an apple. Just some of the best tomatoes I've ever tasted.
Yeah, tomatoes are
Fresh,
actually pretty easy
right
to
out of the
grow.
ground.
Yeah, they're
Awesome.
really convenient.
Fresh tomatoes are fucking delicious too.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah, I spent like the last 10 years living in a duplex with no yard. So when I moved here to this house with a big yard, it was like,
Yeah, finally.
well, there's so many fun things I can do.
Yeah, I actually grew up on a horse farm years ago, from the time I was 8 till I was 18, so 10 years. We had a big old garden. We had all kinds of vegetables. Actually, in one section of the garden, we were raising we had corn stalks in just one section of it. Worst corn you ever tasted. It was definitely not sweet corn.
Saturn, are you gonna come and voice chat with us?
Come on, Saturn.
Come talk to us. Tell us how it's been and stuff. You know, we want to know what's life like in Israel.
Yeah, we really miss you. You haven't been around in quite a while.
Oh, and is your mom still in Ukraine? Anyway, I hope she's doing okay, you know? Speaking of Ukraine, I actually we got an email from a Ukrainian fan of Summertime Saga who messaged at I don't know, he sent a heartfelt message about how he you know, he finds Summertime Saga to be one of the few things that, you know, gives him a good mood every day, you know, because he's in Ukraine and things are a little bad over there, so, you know.
Was he emailing you from a bunker?
I don't know, maybe. What?
I'm a little confused as to how all that shit got started between Ukraine and Russia.
Oh, I don't know if we should talk about politics, but yeah. It's pretty bad, for sure.
Oh, you don't have to. I'm just saying I'm a little confused at how that all got started, but, you know, it's not like I wanted to bring it up as a subject of discussion. Sorry. Okay, let's talk about sex. Oh, wait a minute. That's a bad subject to get into.
Yeah, we did talk about vaccines. Might as well talk to it. Yeah, that's right. But Saturn, are you gonna come in voice chat and talk to us? Come on, come in Discord. Don't be scared. Don't be too shy.
Saturn, we promise not to bully you.
I promise no such thing.
Okay, well then, DC, I promise not to bully you. Probably shouldn't be speaking for DC either, because he does it without thinking about it. I don't think he always means to either. It just happens.
No bully you. Background laugh. Okay, Drill. They think you're gonna bully her because you're laughing.
Never. I like Saturn. I wouldn't bully her. And there's nobody really for me to bully because, you know, Spicy's already left, and I feel bad for him because he's got the Rona. So.
Darky, kick Drill and invite Saturn.
Wow.
Well, if Saturn wants to
Connie's
come in,
Connie's my friend right there. He's my buddy.
if Saturn wants to come in, I'll kick Drill. But I think Saturn is a little too shy for the voice chat, so.
Yeah.
I think I've only heard Saturn come into voice chat like once or twice.
Hey, Mr. J, how's it going?
No, Toxic, don't pick on Connie. He was just messing with me.
Connie, you go to voice chat, yeah. Godlingus, why don't you come in voice chat?
Well, he's got an exam tomorrow. He's studying. Yeah, you're doing a lot of studying while you're just sitting here chatting with us.
Yeah, trolling us.
Yeah, that excuse doesn't wash, dude. Too stressed out about it. Yeah. Toxic's right. Excuses.
I mean, Toxic Wolf will come in here in voice chat.
Watch this. I can be your study partner. Oh, he doesn't want to come in either. Maybe some other day.
Yeah.
Got a full house right now. Oh, well, that makes sense. As you hear 10 voices coming over one mic, that's not fun.
Not a lot of users walk the talk, you know, around here. Just saying.
I know, right?
Walk the talk.
But face it, DC, you love all your fans.
Oh yeah, of course.
All those crazy people that follow you and support your game. You know, you love us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Don't sound so convincing, DC.
I'd love to talk, yeah? Okay, this goes here. Is this chair for the Sploosh? Is this chair too tall for the lifeguard?
From this angle?
It's a bit, I don't know, maybe sometimes they're pretty tall, right?
Yeah. I'm sure it's fine. I don't think where this is taking place in the story she'll be up there anyways.
And if you're looking from in the pool, the perspective can be skewed so it looks taller anyway. So,
Which is a shame because it'd be great to see her up there, but
You don't think Zoe's gonna be there?
no, I don't think so. Not when this wallpaper pops up in the story.
Okay.
Mm.
2 more weekends left of the Tennessee Renaissance Festival. It's going great. Everybody was worried because this year the festival is now owned by Williamson County Parks and Recreation, and there's no beer sales. And they thought, oh, nobody's going to show. It's going to be terrible. And they have been hitting record crowds every day so far, and in fact have had to turn people away at the gate because they're above capacity.
Too many people.
So, yeah. I have a lot of friends there that are vendors that sell all the great armor and weapons and stuff, and so they're doing record business there too. So it's like none of the vendors are going to be turning away from this event anytime in the near future. So
At the festival, do they do like the jousting and shit like that?
oh, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, they do?
Yes, sir.
That's funny.
They used to at our festival have a human chess match, but because of personnel issues, they've had to do away with it.
Sorry, what?
A human chess match.
So it's just the pieces are humans.
Yep. It's like the king plays a game of chess against a visiting royal dignitary, like say the English king will play one side of the pieces, where the French king will visit and he'll play the other side of the pieces, and it's all very scripted out. And they actually the pieces part on the board when one piece goes to take another spot, and they have what they call the feature fight, where they beat the crap out of each other until one is beaten, and then that piece takes the space. So I actually got started in doing medieval fairs and Renaissance festivals by being part of a acting troupe called Futures Past, and that's what we did. We contracted to do human chess matches.
That's cool.
It was a lot of fun. It really was.
You see, does Zoe have a twin that works at the beach? Hey, hey. You want her to be on the beach too? Yeah. Well, originally I wanted to work at both places, but I think it's gonna be hard to do with around the story. When we
Zoe, is that the name you settled on for the lifeguard?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, it's not IKEA, unfortunately. Hey, DC, where's Dogeek and the Shadow? The Shadow's still around. He's right here, just below. 5 comments below. And Dogeek hasn't been around a while. He's not a dev on the team anymore. He's working at the studio now.
Yeah, Connie, my weapon of choice in the human chess match was actually a battle axe, not a morning star. I can't pronounce that, but welcome, newcomer. JDDHFHFJ.
No, you gotta be a lazy cookie. You should say JD.
JD.
Yeah. Do you see, will Zoe get a age scenes and Ronda's update? Yep. And most likely pregnancy and all that good stuff, yeah. Yep. Most likely.
Definitely, I'm looking forward to any character routes that you add to it. It's going to be awesome.
So Rhonda, Jackie, Zoe, but no Bridget. Bridget will have a lot of content in Rhonda's story, but not her sex scenes and her pregnancy. You know what I mean? So she might have like lewd scenes where you see like, you know, some skin from her. You know, like there's gonna be some lewdness happening in Rhonda's story from Coach Bridget. You know, but she's not gonna have her full sex scenes though.
Bridget will have some content. I wouldn't say she's going to have a lot of content.
Well, I mean, she's gonna have she's like the coach, you know, and Rhonda, she's gonna have a presence in the story, obviously, you know, but.
Yeah, eventually got to get Bridget's line going. Got to get MC's grades up. Jeez.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll try to. We'll get Sploosh anyway. We'll get Sploosh to do a few lewd scenes for Coach Bridget. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good.
I've always been wondering how the lifeguard gets up there. Is it like pole vault up to that chair? There's no ladder.
There's
or
supposed to be
nothing.
like little like bars. There's gonna be bars on.
Oh,
there.
like rungs on the side as part of the structure.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. One play asked Sploosh, will you put the death by Snoo Snoo Easter egg in the dialogue?
Yeah, maybe. But like I said, Coach Bridget's not getting sex scenes in this, so there will be no snoo snoo going on in Rhonda's update with Coach Bridget. So
You heard it here first. No snoo snoo. Maybe later on though. Yep.
is it safe to say like how we're splitting that?
What do you mean?
Like, is it, or should I avoid that for spoilers?
Splitting what?
Rhonda and Coach Bridget.
No, don't reveal too much.
Okay.
Yeah. They don't deserve spoilers.
Yeah, let it be a surprise. It's not like we're all supporting this so that we can get spoilers.
No spoilers. This water here, I can't use it, I don't think.
And I'll reiterate, I love Sploosh's writing for this thing. It's always been great to be able to have the story behind it as well. It's
Thank you. Thank
all
you.
right, Connie. Well, you have a good night, bro.
See you, Connie.
At least you're still steadfast on not writing a spider MILF. Am I right?
No, the Spider MILF, all right. Okay. Wouldn't be my choice for a monster girl, but if that's what people want, sure.
Okay, I gotta hope that the remaining Rona kills Spicy because he's just.
Has he
Yeah.
been working on
Joaka, you have a good one. Take care,
No,
Joaquin,
Mr.
man.
J, Miss Holt is not getting a spot on the report card. She's not really a teacher per se. She's more like an aide in the computer room. Kind of like a librarian, right? Like you get a librarian in a library. She's not a teacher. She's just,
She's a computer lab
librarian.
monitor.
Yeah, there you go.
He's there to monitor that the kids aren't actually like playing games or watching porn in school.
Exactly. That's all she's doing.
And Alucard wants a snake woman. Snake woman and spider woman.
He wants a Naga.
It has to be like a horror porn angle, right? Like that has to be where that comes from. The
What do you mean,
snake
like
and
spider?
the spider women. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Hey, everybody's got their kinks, I guess.
Like it's something. There's got to be something in the brain where those two things collide and make it desirable, creepy and sexy. I don't know. It's called being scaroused. Yeah, we have a little bit of that in the game already with Nadia, because MC's kind of scared of her, so he gets fear boners when she starts yelling at him.
True.
Wasn't it a scorpion girl you like? I don't know, man. I just don't like spiders. Spiders creep me the fuck out. Scorpions
The
do
bigger
too,
and
I guess,
hairier
but
they are,
less
the
so.
creepier they are, I figure.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make them the most deadly spiders on the planet by any means. I mean, black widows are not
I couldn't
fuzzy
deal with
at
a Black
all,
Widow.
How much
brown
money to
recluse,
eat
that's
one?
Another dead one. How much
To eat
money
a spider?
one?
A Black Widow.
Ew, no.
What?
You couldn't pay me enough.
Ha. $20 million.
No.
Wait till I open the suitcase. You would be on your knees eating 20 of them.
Oh my god, I don't know, man. I don't think I could physically do it. That's the problem.
If somebody opened a suitcase in front of you with $20 million cash that you can just take home just to eat a small, tiny little spider, you'd be like, no.
I don't know. It's
20 million?
20 million bucks.
Now, see, originally you said 20,000. 20
No.
million, that's another story. That's
No, I said 20
okay,
million.
you just raised the level. Yeah, 20 million? Yeah, I might consider it.
A lot of people would
Can
eat
I
a
just, like-
spider for that.
Can I put it in a sandwich or something so I don't know that I'm eating it?
No. It's just the spider by itself. It's not cooked. It's not in sauce. It's just a spider.
It has to be.
Have you ever
dead,
seen those
however.
spiders that they sell in like little packs that you can eat, like kind of like the
No.
crickets? You can buy
Oh,
crickets
yeah,
at
yeah.
places that come,
Well, I know the
and
crickets,
they're like
but I've
seasoned
never.
and shit.
I know the crickets, but I've never seen the spider like that. No.
They're always so gnarly looking, man. Like they look, ugh.
They're bad.
They just don't look like something I want to eat.
Oh no,
They're
they
so
don't look
gross.
appetizing at all.
But listen, nobody's arguing it should look good. We're arguing, would you eat it for 20 mil? That's what we're arguing about, okay? So?
I think Blue Show's already answered that. Asked
I
and
don't think
answered,
I
Your Honor.
could. Like obviously for $20 million, I would try. I just don't think I could physically do it because they're so fucking gross. I don't think I'd be able to get it down.
Oh, I could down anything for $20 million. Nothing would stop me.
You're right. You ain't losing money that you never had.
I will remember that, DC. Okay, well, you're gonna win the lottery tomorrow and play, and you're gonna offer me $20 million to eat something? Alright. Fine. I'll be waiting.
Here, DC, could you eat this for 20 million?
Already, the answer is yes before I even click the link, but I'm gonna open it anyway. Oh yeah, easy.
Ugh.
Oh God.
I would
That's
I wouldn't need that
horrifying.
much.
I could not do it.
I would not
I
need
could
that
not
much.
do it. No, you got to eat the whole thing for 20
He's
million.
eating the
No, I'm
thorax
saying
first.
I would
this
need
guy,
I would
too.
need
Yeah.
that much money to eat that.
Okay. I was gonna say, you got to lick the plate clean when you're done. Like, ugh,
I would do it for a lot less.
Oh my goodness.
that's horrifying. I just can't.
Listen, the only problem about the Black Widow, right, is how poisonous it is, right? Like you eat it.
Yeah, you'd have to denature it or you'd die.
Do you risk dying if you eat one quickly and it doesn't bite you? I mean, you're still ingesting the poison, are you?
I would think so. Yeah. I mean, it's the most poisonous spider on Earth, isn't it?
I don't know.
Next to the brown recluse.
We have those here where I live.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
I've never seen one.
I worked in the hospital. I actually seen a woman who got bit on the knee by a brown recluse.
Oh, it just makes a hole in your knee, doesn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw it before they drained the bite away. Her white blood cells had swollen up to a gigantic sac on her knee,
Ugh.
about the size, I shit you not, of a softball. And it was just awful. And the smell after they drained it, it was, I couldn't go within 20 feet of it without dry heaving. It was awful.
I had an uncle that had one in his boot, and he put his shoe on, and he lost 3 toes.
It's venomous, not poisonous. Yeah, but if you ingest it, would it fuck with your stomach? You know what I mean? That's the only thing preventing me. Like, I don't care about the taste and the texture. I'll eat a spider. I don't give a fuck. But, do you risk dying from it, from ingesting it? That's the one thing, right? If there's like a
Alucard,
risk, then the 20 mil, it's your life on the line.
Yeah, Alucard, there's idiots that actually pay for the privilege to eat puffer fish. That's just, why?
So I don't know.
Hiya, Hannah. Hiya, Hannah. How you doing?
There's lots of people eats puffer fish and they even ain't getting paid shit for it. Yeah, but is a puffer fish that disgusting?
No, but
Apparently
it's deadly
you
if it's
can
not prepared
eat-
right.
You
It
can
will
eat
kill you
venomous
if you-
spiders, and it won't hurt you.
There you go. Then I'm doing it.
I
I'd
say
do it, for sure.
it has to be injected to have an effect.
It's drill, Hannah.
Then I
Drill
would do it.
Sploosh and DC are on voice chat right now.
I would do it for sure. 20 mil? It's
Ugh.
nothing.
Ugh.
Listen, Sploosh, think of all the things you could do with 20 mil right now in your pocket, you know? No tax on it, nothing. Like, just 20 mil cash in your bank account for you to do whatever you want with it. Just to eat a tiny little spider, you'd say no. You're full of shit.
No, I get it. I'm just saying I would try. I just don't think I would be able to. Don't think I would physically be able to eat it.
Again, asked and answered, Your Honor. Stop badgering the witness. Sorry, Spruce, I don't know how much I should defend you without pissing DC off, so, I'm doing my best here, bro.
Oh, you're fine.
We're just teasing Sploosh. But I'm gonna bring that spider to you, and instead of 20 mil, it'll be like $10.
I'm definitely not doing it for $10.
We'll get you drunk first on wine. It's easier to convince someone to do something stupid when they're drunk, right?
Even drunk, I don't know if you can convince me to do that. I hate spiders.
Would you eat olives drunk?
Sure, I'd puke them up, but I'd eat them.
Really? What is it about?
Yeah,
them
I
that
wouldn't
you
even have
don't
to be
like?
drunk to eat all of it. It just triggers a gag reflex in me. I don't
But
know, man.
why?
I don't know. Like the smell and the flavor. It's just like I put it in my mouth and
It could very well be the consistency, too.
That is so
Spruce,
weird.
that you're having an issue with olives.
That is by far the weirdest. This to me is more weird than you being grossed out by eating a spider for money. Like, the olive is like,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
don't
that
know.
bad.
I wish I could eat olives because like there's like everybody loves olives and shit. And I'm always the guy
same
that's like,
reaction if
please no
somebody
olives.
tries to feed me pickled beets. I can't
Really?
face it. Oh, God, yeah.
Why?
Ever since I
That's
was
so
little, I
weird.
can't even. Mm-mm. I remember as a kid being forced to eat them beets, and I lost my whole dinner that night. Nope, my whole dinner went on the floor. Technicolor rainbow. Yep.
That's how it is with me and all. It's like I had one sneak its way into a taco salad that I was eating once. Had no idea it was in there.
And you lost that
But
taco
once it
salad
got in
on the
my
floor,
mouth,
didn't you?
yeah, once it got in my mouth, it was, huh?
And you sit there, well, that was a fucking waste of money.
That is so weird.
There has to be something you won't eat.
For me,
Mm-hmm.
well, anything. I mean, for $20 million, we're still talking about the 20 mil, right?
No. Let's take the 20 mil off the table.
Well,
There's gotta
then
be
yeah. I mean,
something that you
I'm not gonna
don't
eat a pile
like,
of
you
shit
just,
for
like, no.
free.
I mean, food-wise, that other people like.
Well, speaking about some of your fans, DC, you tend to eat shit just about every day.
Ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha, ha. Har har har. I don't
I
know.
got
Sushi.
jokes.
I can eat
I
a
got
lot of
jokes.
stuff. Like I'm pretty good with eating almost anything. You know what
Hmm. A cold apple.
I mean? Checkmate.
Are you trying to kill the poor man? He couldn't dare eat a cold apple that hasn't been through the microwave.
Yeah. Cold apple, I do not like. You're right. You are correct. You are correct. Okay, some bubbles. Beautiful. All right, this background is almost there. I think I'm pretty much good.
Looking pretty awesome, DC, as always.
The water needs to be fixed. I gotta paint the water a little bit better here, but other than that, it's pretty close.
You're missing some furniture.
Like more chairs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's characters that's blocking the view there.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
I think. I mean, I'm gonna send you some sketches tonight. But
Yeah.
anyway, okay, I gotta go. But
I look forward to that.
Hey, y'all gone out and touched grass today? Excuse me, Hannah. Are you implying that we stay inside all day and we don't see the light of day because we're recluses? That's kind of.
I'm a hermit.
You are a hermit?
Lately, I'm only going out on the weekends for the Renaissance Festival, so
Oh yeah.
sit here in my dark man cave. And
Oh, I'm already tanned because I've fucking every day I gotta go outside with the kids. So I'm like already. I look like I've.
yeah,
Yeah.
you cannot ignore your kids. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
And I
That's a
let
fact.
my dogs out twice today so far, so suck on that, Hannah.
Of course, you let them out because they don't have the choice
Not
to
me.
go by
My
themselves.
kids are grown. I don't have any damn pets, and I love my computer too much. So, yep, I'm a hermit. I sit in my man cave in the dark with my blackout curtains and.
All right. Good night, everybody. See you, DC.
Take
Bye,
care,
Drill.
Sploosh.
Bye, Sploosh.
DC, thanks so much for having me in. Guys, y'all have a great evening, and I hope you all are here tomorrow.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow for another stream. We're probably gonna work on Rhonda stuff tomorrow, character stuff maybe. You know, so let's do that tomorrow. Okay, that or the cave. You guys choose. Hannah, why are you always so rude? Okay, first of all, and you come in late and you're rude. That's unacceptable. So you know what? Take that. Okay. See you, Vole. See you, everyone. Have a good night and see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.